Okay, take a look at this. I'm looking at Tesla right now. I'm looking to make an entrance on this. I'm gonna buy around like 253, 253.5, because I could see it over here. 252 is the low. Let's see if we start getting some buying coming in here. But I'm just bringing it up so you can see what I was looking at. So let's just watch it. I'm starting to see some green come in here. Might buy right here. I'm gonna buy right here. This looks like a good entry. So 254.1, we're in. And now we're gonna keep scalping this as much as we can. But I'm looking at this coming in here. And we'll just get the stop loss ready just in case. But I'm thinking we're gonna get a nice bounce here because I'm looking at this nice green volume coming in here. And let's see here. So as you can see, I like how it shows the last. I just want to see where, so it shows our position. There you go. The reason I think this is going to bounce, because look at the 2 minute, 30 on the RSI, which you can see right here. And then here, let's go to the 5 minute. It's forming green right here. And it's pushing up. So as long as it can make a new high right here, we might be able to trade this for a point. So look right here, we want to see this break right here. Let me see if I can make it clear. I'm going to bring it up on the Weeble, because this is my, whenever I trade on, I'm going to bring it over here so you can see. So bring the 5 minute up. And this 5 minute right here, it's got a break right here, the 254.49. If it could break that, we're going to start heading up, because on the 5 minute, it'll be the first green 5 minute green candle to make a new red. So if that makes a new high, we still have technically, look up here, you have 2 more minutes for this candle to form. So let's see where it goes. So let's just continue to watch. And then overall, it's just been an ugly day for Tesla, it looks like. It's just been selling off completely from 265 all the way down to 254. It's a lot of selling off there. Let's just get switch that to market so we can do a market loss. We take a loss on this. And if it breaks this low of 253.62, we're going to take the loss. We'll see. I mean, I could be wrong, but it looks like, we'll see if it holds here. It might actually break here. Getting ready to take the loss if it breaks 20 more cents. 62, let's see here, 77. It's still holding technically, but we'll see if we'll buy it lower if it dies. A lot of selling pressure. Let's see if it holds. If it pops here or not. 265, 63, right there. We got to take the loss. So we're going to take the loss on this. So we'll take a loss on that. $60 down the drain. And it's like, how do you hold it when it's just slowly trickling like this? So we tried it. It just broke low a day. Let's go back to the drawing board. But I'm still going to try to snag this at another low. Let's see. We're going to scalp our way back to victory. Here we go. We're trying to sell off even more. Look at that. It just keeps selling off. It's crazy. Let's put another buy order and got filled at 253.15. I guess we're going to go to scalp mode here because, let's see. It's like buying a fallen knife at this point. Look how much it's selling off. So first trade we lost 25, 35, 45, about 40 cents. So to break even, we gotta get 40 cents. So my plan was to get a entry at 253, and then we'll get a bounce from there back to 254. But it's not looking like it's working out too well right now. Let's see if we get a strong pop here. Put on a 2-minute. Take a look at this. It's tough because you see this here, a lot of selling pressure, and then right here, sold off to here, it's like a 5%. And then I just feel like we see support here. Let's look. Like just like this whole area right here is all consolidation. But we'll see. I was wrong on that. I could just be buying the fallen knife here. See what it decides to do here. Just gonna let this trade play out. Almost like just waiting for it to pop here. Green starting to form on the 2-minute candle. If it can break above this 2-minute candle, which you can see the high right up here. This high is 253.21. And then this one is 250, yeah, 253.21. So we'll see if it breaks 253.21, and then I think we're going to start moving forward. Let's see if it breaks. So you can see green on the tape. I like that it's holding 253. I'm just hoping it doesn't just shut off. I'm gonna have the market sell again. 252.72 is our stop because that's low. That's low of day. Got to break 253.22 for it to really start moving. Yeah, it looks like it wants to form here. There it is. Just broke through a little bit. But we'll see if it just gets rejected at the $0.50. Because this is a wicked sell-off. I mean, 265 all the way down to 253. That's why I'm trying to hold this position. I know I took a small $60 loss, but I just didn't feel comfortable holding at 254.1 because now I got a point lower. We're down $60. And as you can see right here, it looks like potentially up $30. And now what's interesting is if you were to sell here and decide to hit the sell button at 253.16, it'll just sell at the nearest bid, if anybody's wondering. If I hit market sell, it'll just sell at the nearest bid as well. We just got to see if it's going to break through the 50 cents. Starting to build some momentum here, though, as you can see. But now you have this clear rejection point right here. Look at this red EMA. That red EMA, that line you just saw, that's the 9 EMA. If it can hold, if it can break through the 9 EMA and hold, we have a chance here. So look, we're up $73 on this trade. We're going to take profits right there. We just sold the whole position. So we're down $59. Now we're up $13. I sold because it just broke through. I'm expecting a pullback here. I'm going to re-enter. Watch it just go without me. So I'm hoping we get a nice pullback here. I could be wrong. I'm going to buy a little higher now that we're seeing some green. Now what I want to see is I want to see a pullback to the $0.50. And the reason I say that is because in the 1 minute, you can see you have the 9 EMA right here. And I want to see if it's going to bounce and hold off this, which is around the $0.50. So if I can get an entry around 0.45, 0.5, I'm going to re-enter again, same amount of shares. So let's see what it does. Yeah, I sold a market sell, as you can see, at 253.76. So, not a terrible trade. I mean, if you do the math, I bought it at 253.15, 60 cents. I mean, I'm only doing 100 shares, 118 shares, nothing crazy. But that would have been nice if that was like, 500 shares. It's all good. It looks like it's going to go without me. Maybe I misread it here. Oh, I caught the low. Should just held. Look at that. Look at the momentum. But we got to see a breakthrough here. I mean, 254.08. And look at that rejection right there, because I bought at that 254.1, took the loss there, and look, it's rejecting right there. And it doesn't mean it's going to not break through, but we might get that pullback that we want. Let's see. Try to make a few extra dollars on this trade. Gotta buy dinner tonight. Let's see here. So what's the name of the game? You gotta be patient, you gotta wait, you gotta wait. It's not showing bullishness if it's not gonna break through this 20 EMA. I mean, this is a very weak day. I mean, look at Tesla. It's sold off completely from 265 to 253. Could I have bought and just held overnight? I could have, but I'm not willing to swing Tesla at 253. I would want it much lower. And you look at that. I mean, I followed a stop loss. I bought at 254.1. I took the loss at the low of day. I lost slippage on that by like 10 cents at 253.59. Re-entered 253.15. Sold at 253.76. Still up 13 bones. It's not going to pay the bills, but it's the fundamentals of just following the stop loss, which I think is critical. That when you're trading, you just got to accept when you're wrong if an idea doesn't work out, and that's okay. And that's really the big take-home message there. But the 5-minute candle is looking mighty good on Tesla right now. Because look at the 5-minute. Looks very strong. And that might be the clear direction here. So Tesla just needs to hold here. And if it could hold above 254, we definitely have a move. So I'm willing to buy it higher. But we got to make sure the momentum's on our side. And I'm telling you, everybody's been waiting for this thing to bounce. So now that it showed a little life in it, I might potentially be able to make another entry on this. Just want to make sure I have it ready. And that's how you gotta be. You gotta be very defensive when you trade, Gotta watch stop loss the whole time. Try to make an entry around there. But it's still rejecting. I mean, it's rejecting that orange. It's got to get above this 20 EMA. The 20 EMA really guides your direction on where does this stock want to go today. Look at all day. It's been selling off, rejecting the orange. the entire day, which is the 20 EMA. So that might be just, it's a weekday and we don't trade it. I'm just looking at the 5-day. But like, there is your support. It's here, there, right there. That's why I was making these entries right here, so you can see it in the areas. But we'll see. Let's see if it breaks 254, and then we'll start making an entry. So let's go back to it just so I can trade on an easier time frame. I just want to see it get above 254, and then I'll feel comfortable getting in. So in my eyes, it's holding. So switch this to market buy just in case. But I gotta see it get above 254.1 to buy that momentum moving forward for our next move up to 255. And when you're trading, you know, you got to look at the news too. I mean, I don't know what this is. This is 10 o'clock though. Urged by senators to recall the faculty parts. And they're talking about the India division with Tesla's manufacturing facilities heating up. So that's good. Tesla's growth company, they're going into everywhere, which is excellent. But if it keeps rejecting here, if it doesn't get above this, I can't trade it, you know? You gotta look at the overall direction. On the 1 minute it passed it. Let's see if it passed it on the 5 minute. On the 20, I'm looking at the orange, the 20 EMA. Look at that chart, it looks terrible. Alright, let's see here. There you go. So now it looks like, here we go. We might get some action here. Just gotta break above. And we're riding at 330 right now. We might just not trade because it's the end of the day. Less volume. We'll take our $13 and get a Happy Meal. So let's see, on the 1 minute, we're trying to see if it's going to, I'm sorry, the 5 minute, we're going to see if it can break through 254.05. If it does, we might actually finally have an entry. There it is, 254.08. Let's see what it does here. See, it was going through and it just sold off. I was about to press the buy button too, and look at that, now it's 10 cents down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get an order ready though, just in case. Make this 254.12. I'm just going to watch it like a hawk here and see what it's going to do here. Because you want multi-line, multi-frame alignments. Like the 5 minute, we want to see cross over this 9 EMA. You know, then we want to see the 15 minute EMA. So look at the 15 is forming. And it looks pretty bullish on the 15. Look at this. Look at that candle coming in. But it's got to break over. I mean, it's not even near. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day. This thing is not really moving, and I don't want to overstay my welcome here and just take a loss. Made $13. Oh, there. Oh, now it's moving. Look at that. Where did that just happen? There we go. So 1 minute, 2 minute. Yeah, it's just hard to trust because look at this wick. Look at this wick forming on the 1 minute. Look how empty that is. There's like no buyers here. Let's see if it keeps moving forward. Nah, that's alright. We'll wait until the next time. See, this is the thing when you're just day trading it. Like, I'm not dollar cost averaging into it. You really got to pick your entries. Swing trade. We're hoping we get Tesla for a lower price. Then we don't gotta, worry about the pennies. But in my eyes, it's holding finally, but it's the end of this shift. I mean, it's 3:31. It's happy to at least get a trade in. It's good to get something in. But anyways, that's trading simplified. Had a torch in a 26-minute video, making $13. So it's a good thing we worked today because we didn't make enough money. But this was a last second trade anyway, so it's all good.